No One Will Save You is a 2023 horror sci-fi thriller written and directed by Brian Duffield and starring Caitlin Dever. It tells the story of Bryn, who lives in her childhood home, but then experiences a home invasion from unearthly visitors. Yes, the movie is 90 minutes long and it came out September 22nd, 2023 on Hulu. This film is really mind bending, mind blowing, interesting. When you watch it, I recommend you watch it with the lights off, turn the volume up, and enjoy this film. The aspect of this film and the thing that grabs you is there is no dialogue at all. Maybe a little bit chattering, laughing, couple murmuring words here and there, two, three words. Other than that, there is no dialogue in this film at all, which really grabs your attention. It's action based, action focused, and it's just Bryn Adams just trying to defend her home from these aliens or the Greys with the gray body, the big eyes. That's what it is. Not only that, Bryn has a history because every time she starts her day, she's really nervous and hangs this anxiety to it. We're trying to figure out why. Well, the town people kind of have alienate her in a way, no pun intended, because she did something. She has this trauma that she has. And I feel like that this trauma is kind of what's pushing her forward with all these emotions that she has. It's explained in the end what happens, but it's really interesting up until from when the movie starts to when it ends. It's a quick watch. It's an hour and a half long, but it grabs your attention. It just grabs hold and it doesn't let go. When you see the Greys, you think you're only seeing them in shadow or around the corner and then a quick cut. No, not at all. The camera is focused on these Greys, full in your face, close ups, bulging eyes just looking at you, and it's just an unnerving, unsettling feeling, which you really get. Not only that, Bryn is a fucking badass. She is a no quitter at all. She is defending her home. She's defending herself from these Greys. And it's like, are these other earthly visitors, these aliens, so to speak, really that dumb that they keep getting beat up by her? Or are they just smarter in a certain way? There are different kinds of Greys, the unearthly visitors or the aliens. There's a normal one, there's a short one with long hands and claws, and there's a big, I'm going to call it the spider gray alien. It's absolutely crazy. You have the flying saucers, the UFOs. That's an interesting aspect to it. And it also has a kind of underlining invasion of the body snatchers feel to it that's beyond insane because that's what you think this is. It's invasion of the body snatchers. But it's not. When you actually find out what's happening, what's going on, and how Bryn kind of copes with her emotional grief that is happening, and what caused her to kind of, in her world and her character story, to be like this, then you'll understand why. And it's like, wow, were these Greys trying to do something and help her or actually abduct her? Like, it's a different aspect of a home invasion, and it's just really, really fun. The acting is great because Caitlin Dever does not speak at all. Like I said, there's no dialogue in this film, and that's what's really good. There's a basement scene that's creepy. There are scenes that you wouldn't expect. And there are scenes that all take place in the nighttime, which is really good. Which is why I said, watch this film in the dark with the lights off, with the volume up. You will absolutely enjoy it. It's an unsettling feeling, like it's like too real, but you don't know how real it is. But it's done so, so well. Like I said, Caitlin Dever is great in this. She really kicks ass. This solidified her to me as a big starring actress. This is a sci-fi horror in your face. Horror aspect not really there. Sci-fi aspect is there, and it's really good. It's been a long time since I've enjoyed a sci-fi gray kind of alien unearthly visitor UFO type film. But Brian Duffield really wrote a great script, really directed it really well. There are some shots that are just amazing. And when you see what's happening in the end and how everything is, you'll understand the underlying factor of what I meant with Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Not only that, these aspects of what the hell is going on will definitely hit your head so hard that it's insane. The ending was kind of interesting to say. Had that little interesting different aspect to it, but it's like, wow, You definitely probably will have to watch this more than one time to understand it. This is a different film, a different feeling, a different setting than what you ever would imagine. And just seeing what's happening, you'll understand it. But then you'll kind of be like, what is really going on? When you see symbols on people's front yards, what is that? Then you start understanding the aspect of, oh, that is a different aspect of what you see from the UFO. The UFOs are clear, it's in the night sky, but then they come in. The creatures or the grays are there, but they're very different. They speak, they have that clicking noise, they do that a lot. They kind of scream with their vocal cords. There's no aspect of, they speak and then there's dialogue on the bottom and translates it to you in English or any other language. There's none of that, which is really, really good. I had a blast with this. This just came upon. I didn't know anything about this film. Love when that happens. And I feel like this will have and find a cult following really, really fast, especially with word of mouth, because I really, really enjoyed it. Would it have gotten a good reaction if it was in theaters? Abso-friggin-lutely. I feel like this should have been released in theaters, but hey, 20th Century Studios now, which is under the Disney banner, and an original Hulu film. It's really good. Hulu needs to start making more films like this, especially when it's 90 minutes long. It's perfect. There's no dialogue. The action is great. The sci-fi is there. Horror is not there. The thriller is there. But it's just, holy shit, wow. It's like, it makes you think as you're watching it. It's phenomenal, and I had a blast. This is definitely a movie I will watch over and over again just to get that aspect or the inspiration of what kind of good sci-fi alien gray films are there. This is now on my list for sure. No One Will Save You gets 5 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about No One Will Save You. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the aspect of the story, the grays? Did you like Kaitlyn Dever's character as Bryn? Did you like that there was no dialogue in this movie? And do you think that that added to the atmosphere of the setting around it? What did you think about the gray designs? What did you think about the story, the emotional aspect, the coping mechanism for Bryn and what happened in her childhood? And do you think that this kind of is a metaphor with the aliens, so to speak? And did you have that feeling while watching it that you thought it was Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Or do you think it is a modern retelling of Invasion of the Body Snatchers? And how do you think Brian Duffy Phil did as a writer and director? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked, and be sure you click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for new review videos on my channel. I will see you all in the next review video. I'm Mr. Filmstock, and thank you for tuning in.